I've had multiple conversations with multiple people just in the past month when I'm looking through their blood work and their cholesterol is high. And they say things like, well, I've removed all these XYZ foods from my diet, and I've really limited things like animal fats and fats from dairy. And so it just made me realize that, we're not really getting the full picture when we go to the doctor and get our blood work back. They're really quick to attribute that to diet, but most often when I do food reviews with clients, I see that it's not actually their diet contributing to that. Blood work actually confirms a different picture. It's usually stress on their liver. If you're someone that consistently comes back with high cholesterol markers on your blood work, and you don't think it's your diet, like if you've worked really hard to clean up your diet and you feel like you have a pretty healthy lifestyle in terms of, getting, exercise in and trying to eat well, it may not be the food that's creating this problem, because you see, your body can actually make cholesterol from the sun. And so if you don't have enough, it'll make more. But if you have too much, it makes less. So there's not necessarily a place for your diet to contribute to that, although crappy diets can, simply because of the ingredients that they have, like trans fats or highly processed foods that have really high levels of sodium. That's not clean table, like sea salt. We're talking like chemically treated sodium in your food. There's a lot of other factors that can be at play there. But most likely it's got something to do with your gut function and inflammation. Most of the people I talk to on a daily basis don't have really crappy diets. Now, they're probably eating some foods that aren't super nutrient dense, but for the most part, the general population is pretty well informed in this day and age that, you need to eat well and you need to exercise. So that's not necessarily the biggest contributor to what I'm seeing in these labs, where these clients who are relatively healthy have these high cholesterol panels. Most often what I see it boil down to is some form of liver stress that can be affected by blood sugar. It can be affected by detoxification problems, meaning that you're not able to get those toxins out of your body and they're often reabsorbed. Your detox pathways are managed by your liver, and your liver is also directly related in blood sugar regulation. So when those two areas are compromised, that's when I actually see cholesterol panels drive up. Your liver actually uses cholesterol to make certain hormones in your body, specifically all the sex hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. It also uses it to make cortisol, but it is a vehicle to create bile. It's one of the ingredients to create bile, and bile is the vehicle that removes the toxins from the detoxification process and dumps them into your stool to be eliminated. So cholesterol plays a very, very important role in our body and in our health, and so it's important that we have the right amounts of it. So if you're consistently coming back with high cholesterol panels despite your best efforts to lower that cholesterol, there might be something else at play that you might not be thinking about or looking for, and that's where somebody like me comes in, because we're trained to look for that.